going on, everybody? Can you guys hear me okay? Now, I am going to have a little delay as far as on Facebook Live here, so I'll have a little delay, but it's normally about a 10-12 second delay. Can you guys hear me now? What's up, Latasha? How are you? How are you? Jerry, can you hear me? Lisa can too? Awesome, awesome. Okay, perfect. So you guys are going to see me looking off to the side here because I have all the questions that are going to filter through and everything. And we're actually just finishing up a couple of different things with the cutter here. And what we want to do, as you can see, I'm going to walk you through the process here. I'm going to walk you through the process here as far as with the cutter. So the cutter that we're going to be using is the Roland GS24. So you can see the weed right there that I just did. I just got a perfect weed on this, but what I want to really walk you guys through is all the different cut settings and stuff. So let's go head back over here to the main table. And please, ooh, whose birthday is it? I didn't see it come through. You guys can hear me? Happy birthday. Who are we saying happy birthday to? You can hear me in Canada. I love to hear that. Okay, so what I want to do first is, obviously the cool thing about doing a live training like this is it's live, okay? So you guys are going to be able to ask questions. I'll be able to answer questions for you, and I'll be able to go over some different things with our Magic Flock template material, okay? We're going to actually cut the material here. We're going to brush them in here for you, and then, keeps blinking on and off. Happy birthday, Kathy. Happy birthday. But the main thing I want to do is, first off, how many of you that are in the training here got some of the Magic Flock when we released it? A lot of you, I'm sure, because in the first 2 days, we sold over 450 rolls of the Magic Flock, which is pretty freaking awesome. So we appreciate that. Now, we want to obviously teach all of you guys how to use the material, okay? So what we're going to do is I want to kind of run through the entire process here for you, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to actually send it over, and we're going to send it to the cutter. We're going to cut the material. I'm going to weed it. I'm going to bring it over here. I'm going to brush it in. Then we're going to bring it over to our heat press, and we're going to go ahead and press the design as well. So, like I said, I'm going to be looking at the questions over here, but the cool thing is wait until the end, because as many of you know, we are giving away, donated by Siser North America, we're going to give away an 11 by 15 red clam press today, a heat press. We're going to give it away for free. Pretty awesome. So make sure to thank Siser for that. We're going to bring Brett with Siser on live with us here at the end of the training, and he's going to have the privilege of giving it away. We're going to pick the winner from all of your entries, but just to let you know, if you have not entered for the heat press giveaway yet, you do need to go to our Facebook page and enter. You can also go to our website and enter as well. So the entries are going to close at 12:30. So you only have about 25 minutes left to enter for the heat press giveaway, because we need to have it randomly picked, the winner, so we can announce it live here. And then we're also going to give away 2 rolls of our Magic Flock template material that I'm sure all of you can use. We're going to give away some rhinestones. We're going to give away a essential tool pack, and who knows? I'm sure we're going to make a few designs here today, so we'll probably give the shirts away as well. Okay. So everybody, is it coming together a little bit better? Is everybody hearing me pretty good now? Again, I have about a 10-12 second delay, so your questions will pop up, and then I'll see them as I'm going through the process. So don't think that I missed your question, or if I did miss it, because we're going to have a lot of you in here. If I did miss your question, just make sure to put it up there again as well, okay? Alright, so first thing I want to do is I want to go over the cut settings of the Magic Flock template material. One of the coolest things is we want to make it as easy as possible for you. I'm going to come around here to the front. You still see me in there, Bino?
Yep.
Okay, so when you get your material, okay, and I'm going to flip this around so I can see your questions as they come in. You're going to get your material like this, and it's going to be wrapped in this paper right here. So don't throw this away right away, because inside here are going to be all of your cut settings, okay? So for example, today we're going to be using the Roland GS24, and it's going to tell you what blade to use, what speed to cut with, if you want to do a double cut or a 2+ cut with the TRW Design Wizard, and then your cutting force. It's going to give you a range, because remember, it's always going to vary a little bit depending on your cutting strip, depending on your blade. So it's always going to vary a little bit with that. And then there's always kind of that one corner, as many of you know, that peels a little bit better. With the Roland GS24, if you peel from the bottom left, that's going to be the best corner to peel from, okay? So all of your cut settings are right here in the back side of this paper. So once you open up your Magic Flock, just make sure to keep this for all of your cut settings. It's going to make it a whole lot easier for you guys, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring you guys over to the vinyl cutter here. And we're going to go ahead and get this set up, okay? So I can see it. All right. So we're over here at our vinyl cutter, and as you can see, we're using the Roland GS24 vinyl cutter here. So, couple things that I want to show you, okay? First thing I want to show you is, I want to show you the blade and the blade settings, okay? So, one thing that's very important when you're doing this is to get your blade at the right depth. So, I'm going to take out my blade here, and you can see when I hold up my blade here, just to give you an example, okay? Just to give you an example, if I run my finger across the top of this, all right? If I run my finger across the top of that, it's not going to cut my finger, all right? So because my blade is barely out right there, and that's exactly what I want. I don't want my blade out enough to where it would actually cut me, okay? So let's go ahead and get this back in here. Now, for my settings for the Roland GS24 here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to set it to the left corner right here, okay? Now, once I have this set to the left corner, I'm going to go ahead and hit my origin. So I just hit my origin button over here on the right-hand side, and now what I'm going to do is I want to check my force. So I'm cutting at a force of 90 right now, okay? I'm cutting at a force of 90, and I'm going to cut at a speed of 15 centimeters per second. All right, so cutting at a speed of 15 centimeters per second at a force of 90. So I'm going to go ahead and set my origin here. Now I'm going to walk around and go ahead and start this cut. So I'm just going to come over here to cutting, and I'm going to hit OK. So this is going to start my cut for me. Now I did the 2+ cut feature, so you can see it's going to do a circle, and it's going to do 2 1/4 turns every single time, and that's what's going to give us that weed that we got right there. So it's going to make it weed a lot easier. So this design right here has 500+ stones in it, okay? If you're on your Wi-Fi, like the last Facebook Live, unfortunately we're going through an actual computer for this one, so we can't take it off. So we can't go to a cellular setting on this one. Freezing up a lot. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, we're going to do what we can here. I mean, YouTube Live and Facebook Live, all of them are still working out everything and getting the amount of people in there. But now that this cut is going right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you over to our workstation and I'm going to show you actually brushing in the stones, okay? So let me go ahead and get you over here. And we're going to go to our workstation over here. So at our workstation here, if we are going to brush in this template right here, okay? So this is the template that we're cutting right now, but because we don't want to sit here and wait for this to cut, I pre-cut one ahead of time so we can go ahead and start brushing it in, all right? So if we want to go ahead and drop this in here perfectly, I'm using my SS10 crystal stones. So if I bring my stones over, and I'm going to go ahead and brush in these stones now. So let's go ahead and brush in these stones here. So the main thing you want to do is obviously make sure to have all of your circles cut to the perfect setting for whatever stones you're using. So we're using the SS10 stones here. So what I like to do is I'm going to go in small circles. I'm not really paying attention to if the stones are going in right now. I'm just kind of going in small circles right here. And then once I feel like most of the stones are in, I'm just going to kind of brush in a straight line to get the excess stones out of there. So straight line down, straight line across, straight line down, and now I can brush these out of the way. So with that right there, it just took me, I have over 500 stones in this design right here. With the magic flock, it brushed in every single one of those stones perfectly. So even for example, if I had a $35,000 cams machine, it's not going to brush in the stones this quickly, especially for a design like this. So now what I want to do is I want to grab some of my hot fix tape here. Let me go ahead and cut off a little piece of our hot fix tape. That's a good size right there. And we're going to trim this down because we can use the second one again. And I'm going to go ahead and layer this, okay? So once I grab this here, I'm just going to go ahead and drop it. And we're good with that right there. All right? So everything's perfect with this right here. I'm going to go ahead and pull this up here. And there's our finished transfer. Now that we just completed our transfer, now we can go ahead and press this to the shirt. Now, I want to get you guys some feedback right here real quick, just to make sure that some of you, I'm not sure if it's a connection with some of you guys or if everybody's having an issue. If we have to, we'll just completely shut this down and go to Facebook Live if nobody's seen any. Hey, can you guys see me? You guys hear me? Hopefully we're back. Okay, we just completely shut it down and hop back on here. Yes, the stream went offline. Are we back now? You can see better, better. Yes, 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 you are back. See you and hear you. Yep, yep, yes, 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 yes. See you, hear you. Much better, guys? Let me know if this is much better. And if it is, then we're going to stay on right here. Yes, yes. I'm getting tons of yeses. Okay, much better. So we're good here, I think. So now, if you guys could let me know if you would like me to start over. Just type in start over, and I'll completely start over for you guys, because I know we were pretty glitchy off the start there. We actually hooked a direct line up to our Ethernet cord, so hopefully that fixed everything, and it's going to run a lot quicker. Start over? Okay, it's going to be quick. What we did was very quick. Okay, So, like I was saying, when you get your magic flock, it's going to have the wrap on it right here. Inside this wrap right here, it's going to have all of your cut settings, okay? So, very easy. You can see right here. I won't cut it again right here just because I know most of you saw this part. It weeded absolutely perfectly right here, okay? So, weeded absolutely perfectly here. So what we can do is, I just want to show you the cut settings that we used, okay? So, on the Roland GS24 to get a perfect weed, okay, we did a 2+ cut with the TRW Design Wizard. I cut it at 15 centimeters per second, and then I cut it at only 90 grams of downforce, okay? Only 90 grams, and that's one of the big benefits of this material, is because of the thinner flock, you can cut it at a lot less grams of downforce, which is going to be less wear and tear on your blade, less wear and tear on your vinyl cutter, so it's going to save and make your blade last a lot longer as well, okay? Yes, this cutter is pretty awesome. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, so I'll even brush in another one just to show you guys. So let me come over here and get this, and we're going to go ahead and brush in another one for you. Let me get this camera a little bit closer for you just so you can see. So you can see our template right here, and very, very easy to brush this in. So this is the exact template that we just cut right there. Good settings for the cameo, they're going to be right on the sheet right here. So it looks like for the cameo we have a blade depth of 6 and a thickness of 22 with a speed of 10, okay? Yes. Yes, Lee, we're going to do multiple colors and stone sizes as well here. So, let's go ahead and brush this around right here. And we're using our SS10 Crystal Korean low lead stones from the website. Now, again, I'm just going to go in kind of big circles here, okay? Not really paying a whole lot of attention to if they're going in right now. I'm just distributing the stones throughout the entire design. And then once I feel like I distributed those stones pretty good, I'm just basically going to go in a straight line across, a straight line down, and then I can see, okay, if I missed one, I can just grab some more stones, brush it right there, there's one right there, grab some stones right there, and we are completely done. So in a matter of 30 seconds right there, I just brushed in over 520 stones in this design, okay? Now I can grab my hot fix tape here. Yes, it is a paintbrush. Don't let anybody tell you this is anything different. It's a paintbrush. Why the dry erase board? The dry erase board, what I found after all of the templates that I've made from when I started my business, the dry erase board is, you can find one anywhere, is one thing, and then the stones brush around a lot easier and they fall into the holes a lot easier. So all the different testing that we've done, the dry erase board does make it much easier. Yes, much smoother surface, exactly. So go ahead there, and you can see right there we have our template. So there's our template right there, and we're good to go. So now what I want to do is I want to show you, okay, how many of you here with the old template materials, all right, have done a multi-color design and multi-stone size design? So multiple colors and stone sizes. Many of you? I'm going to move this camera up a little bit so you can see me as well, because I want to show you this process here. Yes, exactly. That's a great Elia, that's another great reason as far as what we did, is it does have a little bit less tack, which allows you to get the stones a lot closer and the holes a lot closer together, okay? But what that also allows is, because it doesn't stick as much to it, it's not going to rip the material when you pull it off, all right? So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to do a 3-color design, all right? So we're going to do a 3-color design here, and we are going to do this 3-color design with SS10s, SS10s, and then SS6s, okay? So 10s, and just like Gina said, Gina's scared to use SS6 stones. I'm going to show you with this new material that we have why we don't need to be afraid of the SS6 stones anymore, okay? So let's go ahead, and first thing we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and drop down my first color of this design. So this is my SS10 crystal low lead stones, all right? So I just dropped that right onto my workstation. I'm going to get some more stones in here. And let's go ahead and brush these around, okay? Yes, don't be afraid of the 6s, and that's one of the big benefits of this material. So again, I'm just going to go in big circles here. Once I feel like most of the stones are in, then I'm going to start brushing the excess stones away. And I'll look up every once in a while and try and answer some questions for you guys as well here. Once I want the stones out, I go in a straight line. I have one stone that I missed. Instead of grabbing a pair of tweezers or anything, all I do is grab another group of stones and brush them in there perfect. And now let's get all these excess stones out of the way over here. So again, what do you store your templates on? I store my templates on the back of the hotfix tape, the carrier that you would normally throw away. So saves you a lot of money doing something like that. So I'm going to look at these. I see every one of these stones fell in there perfect. Again, our $35,000 cams machine can't do it that quickly. Now what I'm going to do is make sure my template's good there. Grab my hotfix tape. And I'm going to go ahead and drop this down here. That looks good there. And just go ahead and touch the stones here. Now, again, you don't need to buy any type of alignment systems. This is completely free, okay? So, any stones that you see don't come up just means that you didn't touch it. So just go back, hit all of those perfect, and we're good to go. Now I'm going to grab this here, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull it off to the side over here. So it's not going to completely leave my workstation at all. And I'm just dropping it off the side, and you can put, I'm actually putting a roll of magic flock on top of it. Now that we have our template right here, okay, that's our first color. Now we're going to come back with our second color, and we're going to use some aquamarine stones. Now the awesome part about our actual software is it cuts the boxes the exact same size. So all I need to be able to do is put a box on top of a box, right? Pretty simple, okay? Now we're going to grab our SS10 aquamarine stone, all right? We're going to drop some of these on here. And I'm using the monster brush. We have a handle brush as well. Same thing at Home Depot. You can find the handle brush as well. Like I said, it's just a painter's brush, okay? We sell them on our website, but you can get them at Home Depot or Lowe's or wherever you want. So those are done. I can move these stones off to the side. You can see every one of those brushed in there perfect. First try right there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab my hotfix tape here, bring it back, and it's going to line up perfectly. So now I'm just going to pick up these stones. Now I have all of my SS10 aquamarine on there. Bring this right back and keep it off to the side. And my last layer, now one thing you always want to do, okay? One thing you always, Tiffany, don't let this part scare you. It's very easy. Don't keep stacking them on top of each other. So when I go to my third color, which is our most difficult, right? The SS6s, when I go to this third color right here, make sure to take off that second layer, and you just want your initial base layer to still be on there. So come over here, line this up perfectly, and you can see there's a lot of SS6 stones in this design right here. I'm going to grab my SS6 Korean low lead stones right here, spread a decent amount on there, and now I'm going to go around in my circles here. Again, not really paying attention to if they're going in or not, just brushing them around right now. come over to this area. Again, just brushing them around. Once I feel like I have a good amount of them in, then all I'm going to do is get them off to the side. Remember, go in a straight line. Once you think most of them are in, I'm going to go in a straight line across. And let's come down here. I got one stone that I missed right there. Let's go ahead and fix that one. That looks good right there. And now what I want to do now is just make sure that there's no extra stones on top, okay? As many of you know, all of these stones just brushed in there perfect. Now look, I have one, I know you can't see it, but I have one upside down stone. Instead of grabbing a pair of tweezers, I'm just going to grab another group of stones and bring those in there, brush in a little small circle right there, and it's going to fix that one stone right there. And now that's perfect. So brush these out of the way. And we are good to go. So now all we need to do is bring this back here for one last layer of the SS6s. Drop that down. Let's go ahead and just make sure we touch all of these SS6 stones, because we needed to do SS6 for this one because of the smaller text in this area. So once I have all of these in here, I can pull this up. Let's go ahead and put it back on our carrier sheet here. And then what we can do is just grab a pair of scissors and we can trim around this right here. So there we go. A perfectly layered 3-color design right here, okay? So SS6 stones, SS10 stones, SS10 stones. Different colors, different sizes, but see how easy all of those brushed in with this material? Because it's a thinner material, I brushed in the SS6 stones just as easy as I brushed in the SS10 stones, which is pretty awesome, okay? So what I want to show you now is we're going to actually go ahead and we're going to brush this, or we're going to go ahead and press this transfer to a shirt over here. And I'm going to show you a few things with the heat press that will help you as well, okay? So let's go ahead and head over to our heat press. Now we're going to make 2 different shirts here with the press today. So 2 different shirts. We're going to do one that's an all rhinestone shirt. And then we're also going to do one that is a mixture of stones and foil, okay? Because a lot of you have seen the different foil stuff that I've done. That's pretty awesome. So we're going to do one that's a multi-decoration design that has the Easy Weed adhesive in the foil, and then one that's all rhinestones. As many of you know, with the all rhinestone design is much, much easier. And the reason why is it's obviously one press. Even though this transfer that we just made has SS6 aquamarine, SS10 aquamarine, and SS10 crystal, it's only one press, right? So let's go ahead and line up our shirt. Now, couple quick tips and tricks when you're lining up your shirt, okay? This is where you can, and your business can actually lose a lot of money. And the reason why I say that is if you take, let's just say you get an order for 100 shirts, all right? And let's just say, how many of you out there, give me some honest feedback here real quick. How many of you out here use a ruler when you line up your shirts? How many of you do? And be honest, because I did when I started as well, okay? How many of you out here use a ruler when you line up your shirts? And here's the reason why I asked that question, okay? So if you use a ruler, here's what you're going to do. First thing you're going to do is you're going to line up your shirt, right? Then you're going to get the design over here, and you're going to put your design on. See, I'm seeing a lot of you saying yes, 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 maybe, yes, sometimes, okay? Every shirt that you guys are wearing right now, the shirt that I'm wearing right now, none of them are going to be perfect. No such thing, all right? So as long as you're close. I always say if it's close, it's good enough. That looks pretty good. That's what I always use. That looks pretty good, okay? So when you look at your design, if you use a ruler and say, okay, I'm 2.5 inches this way, I'm 2 inches this way, I need to move it over. Now I'm 2 1/4 and I'm 1 1/3, 2 8/10, and 3 7/8. You're gonna sit there for a minute moving it back and forth, and it's gonna take you 2 minutes, 3 minutes to press a shirt, right? So think about that. If you're paying an employee, let's say $10 an hour, to make those shirts, every time it takes them 3 minutes, all right, anything extra that you're doing, if it takes them 3 minutes to press each shirt instead of 1 minute, that's 2 extra minutes on each shirt. 100 shirts, that's 200 extra minutes of actual employee cost and pressing time that you're going to have to pay for, right? So always pay attention and just do it quickly, okay? So here's what I do. This is my process of lining up a shirt. I grab the corners of the shirt, very nice with the 16 by 20, drag it to the top, go to the left, check the top again, and now my shirt's straight. Now I'm going to come down for a quick little pre-press, and my pre-press is good to go. Now, how many of you out there, one more question, how many of you out there use like fingers? And for example, you'll go 2 fingers down from the collar, 3 fingers down, 5 fingers down, 1 finger down, as far as measuring your design, okay? I know that a lot of people do that. Here is my issue with using the finger system like that, okay? Here's the reason why I don't like it, is you never know with the shirt. Let's say, for example, it's a deep V-neck shirt, all right? Deep V-neck, you aren't gonna go 4 fingers down unless you're making a design for a pregnant woman, right? And it's sitting on their belly. I never use that system because here's the thing. If it's a youth extra large, how many fingers do you go down? Is it like a half of a pinky? And if it's adult quadruple or an adult 6X, do you go 2 hands and a foot? So there's no real certain amount as far as based on the shirt type, the design type, the shirt size, whatever it is. Here's a very, very easy way that'll save you guys a lot of time. Got my shirt on right here, okay? Only thing I look at is the armpits. The armpits go directly across the middle of the chest. Every shirt, doesn't matter if it's a youth extra small or an adult quadruple extra large. The armpits always go right across the middle of the chest right there, so it makes it easy to line up your design. All right, so here's what I would do lining up this design. Next thing, I'm going to look at the collar. Never look at the tag. The tag's always going to be off center. I'm going to look at the collar here. I'm going to look at the left edge. I'm going to look at the right edge. I'm going to center the design based off of that left edge and the right edge, okay? So if you look at the tag and center it off of that, it's going to be crooked, okay? Go off of this hole right here. No matter what, their head has to go through this hole, so it's going to be lined up with their head, all right? So let's go ahead and pull my design off here. I see my armpits right here. I see my design. A little bit off the left edge, a little bit off the right edge. Armpits are right there. I'm going to take it right here, take one last peek at it, and I'm going to say, guess what? I'm pretty good. So let's go ahead and drop my heat press down here. So I'm at about 310 degrees here, and I'm going to go for about 15 seconds. Yes, Amy, using the armpit method is going to save you a lot of time. All right, so once I come over here, I can go ahead and peel this up here. I know with our hot fix stones, hot peel like that, and it's going to be perfectly fine. This right here, we're done with it. We're going to throw it away now, right? Definitely not. So I can use this on this same design and make another one of them, okay? So last thing I want to do is I just want to get my hand in here and just make sure, just in case any of the stones attach to the back of the shirt, okay? And then we can go ahead and show you here. We have our finished design, okay? So this design right here is done with the SS6, and I'll show you up close here. You can see how much nicer the design looks having the SS6s and the SS10s, and then also the mixture down here below. Even in this area right here, since I was using some 6s already, I have some 6s in the design right there too. So just to fill in those little areas. So again, very, very easy to do, but a big benefit of, again, the Magic Flocks template material is allowing you to use the SS6 stones as well when you want to fill in those small areas. I was at, what I recommend for your time, temperature, and pressure is about 325 degrees for about 12 to 15 seconds. You can see I'm set at 310 right now, and the reason why I am is because of the foil we're about to do, okay? So let's go ahead and do the foil design. So this is the one that I brushed in earlier, okay? Now with this design right here, I'm gonna first do, and let me peel this off here, my rhinestones and then my Easy Weed adhesive, okay? So we're actually gonna do the Easy Weed adhesive. We're gonna get pretty creative. We're gonna use a couple different colors for this, okay? So I'm gonna press my rhinestones first, then I'm gonna come back with this. However, can anybody give me a hint right here as far as how I'm gonna do this? So watch. What I'm gonna do first, again, I'm gonna line up my shirt. Hey Jonathan, can you see if you can grab me some, either a gold, maybe a gold foil?
Gold foil from the
Yeah,
back.
thank you. So I'm gonna line up my shirt here. Shirt's lined up nice. I can see the collar, or the tags, very crooked. Not paying attention to that. All right, let's go ahead, do my quick little pre-press here. Now, anybody notice anything with this design to help me out? So the design's gonna look like this, okay? If I were to press the rhinestones first, anybody know what I could run into that's going to be an issue? And we do have one with the beach therapy with a drink as well. This one's the sun chairs and the umbrella. But yes, we always do the pre-press to pull the moisture out of the shirt. So Rebecca, you got it, too high, okay? So and some great questions are coming in here. So I just saw one question also come through that the pressure wouldn't be correct if we press the rhinestones first and then the foil. Okay, we did a test on this the other day. That'll work. We did a test on this the other day, and I actually thought it wasn't going to work, and it worked pretty awesome, okay? So what I want to do is I'm going to press the rhinestones first, and then I'm going to come back with the Easy Weed adhesive, all right? But the main thing I want to do is I want to make sure that my rhinestone design, if I put it too high, then my umbrella might go into the collar of my shirt, right? So an easy way to fix that is to do this right here. I'm going to go ahead and get my rhinestone design off here, and I'm just going to go ahead and lay it down. And now I'm going to get my Easy Weed adhesive, and I'm going to line this up perfectly. That looks good. So I basically put my entire design together, okay? Now, the reason why I did that is now I can come over here and I can arrange my design and line it up perfectly. Look at my armpits, go a little bit down from there, a little bit off the left edge, a little bit off the right edge, check the bottom, and I'm good to go. So, don't want to press right now, or else that's going to be a complete mess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Easy Weed adhesive, peel that off now, okay, because I had the complete design on there, peel this off. Now I can press my rhinestones and then come back and know that this is going to line up perfectly, okay? Does that make sense? So let's go ahead and press our stones first. Do you start from the top of the armpit or the bottom? It all depends. So what we're going to do is, let me go ahead and peel this off. It all really depends on your design, okay? And the layout of your design. If you have a real skinny and tall design, it's going to be a little bit different lineup than a horizontal design that you can find kind of the middle of the armpit area. So it's going to be based off the design. Just know that however you want it laid out on the shirt is basically the armpit area is going to go right across the middle of the chest. That's what I always pay attention to. Okay, so I can peel this down a little bit. Now here's where we're going to get creative, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my Easy Weed adhesive here, and I'm going to line this up. So that looks good there, and that looks good there. And let's go ahead, and I do have some of my rhinestones exposed here, so I'm going to get a cover sheet. And let's go ahead and cover this up here. Now I'm only going to go about 2 to 3 seconds here. Now that I have that, I can actually peel off my adhesive here. And I can see right here that my adhesive came off nice on that. All right? And this has the distressed look as well because it has the cracks in it. I'm not sure if you can see it on this, but it does have the cracks built into it already. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a couple different foils. I'm going to use our gold foil here. I'm going to use a teal foil, and I'm also going to use, I don't know, let's use a pink or a melon. Yeah, or actually let's use that carbon fiber. That looks pretty sweet. So I'm going to use 3 different color foils on this one design, which is going to make it pretty cool. So watch. Let's go ahead and trim the bottom here. And this is going to be for the bottom part of the design. You can see I just placed it right onto the bottom. And then we're going to go with the teal is going to be, I'm going to use this teal color for my umbrella. So let's just make this about the size of that umbrella. Trim that off and drop that right onto the umbrella area there. And now I can see I just have a little bit of the text exposed right here, and that's what I'm going to use my carbon fiber for. And the reason why I'm using the carbon fiber for this one is it'll match the crystal rhinestones a little bit better. Alright, so now I'm going to drop this right on top of that. So you can see all I did is I just dropped the foil basically on top of all of these, okay? And we can drop this on here. So it gives a 3-color look even though I only cut that one adhesive. So I can change the colors around easily however I want to whatever different foil. We could have made it all one foil color and just dropped it on there perfect, or we could have done multiple color foils like we did here. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to let that go ahead and cool down right there, and I want to answer some different questions that you guys have about the process here. So different things as far as the magic flock or the brushing in the stones, the multiple size stones. What kind of questions do you guys have that I can help you with, or what things do you struggle with that we can help you with? Did marching band tees for the school and they loved them. Awesome, Crafty. I didn't use the cover sheet on that because if you use a cover sheet with the foil right there, it's a pretty cool effect if you want it, but I didn't want it to have kind of the shape and the texture of the cover sheet, okay? Because it will put that texture into the foil, all right? Adhesive is a little bit cheaper. Yes, the foil is very inexpensive. So for example, 25 feet of the 12-inch foil here, 25 feet of this foil is $10. Okay, so the foil is very, very inexpensive. All right, you do need obviously the adhesive, but it's pretty inexpensive as well. Not nearly as inexpensive as the foil, but still great price on it. Washability of the foil. I always recommend, we have many users that have been doing standard washing and drying. I've found the best if you were to wash it and hang dry it. That keeps the best shine on it, okay? But many have, Jonathan, can you grab me that Bling Book page right there so I can show them this foil design. Cindy, we'll be doing demos of the foil in Nashville. However, we won't have the foil for sale in Nashville. Okay, we have a big shipment coming in, I think on Friday, and we leave on Thursday for Nashville. Craft, yes, Margot, a craft paper cover instead of, that will allow you to protect your heat press and it's not going to leave that texture. So check this one out. This is one that I did on Facebook Live the other day, but you can see how awesome. Now this was one cut of our Easy Weed adhesive, okay? And then I just put different parts of and different colors of foil in all of these different areas. Pretty awesome, isn't it? No, you don't have to press twice. We actually have a video of me creating this exact design with 5 different colors of foil that I'm going to be releasing today, okay? So this video will be on our YouTube channel today for you guys to view. All right? So let's see what we're doing. See how we are over here. See if this is cooled down for us. I think this is cooled down pretty good. So let's go ahead and, oh, down goes the foil. Let's go ahead and move back over here to our table. All good there. So, peeling off the foil, all you're going to do is basically rip it off like this. Now, the way that you can tell if the foil worked good is if you see right there, see the little crack marks? Those were designed to be in there. That's giving the distressed look. But I can see the only part that was left are the actual crack marks, okay? And then let's go ahead and go, I need some. Get that off of there. Perfect. And then my blue right there. And let's show you guys this finished product here. Check that out. Pretty awesome, isn't it? So, show you with the light here. Get you real close to the I need some. It gave the same look kind of as the rhinestones and the shiny look. However, we didn't have to use the SS6 stones. Instead, on this, we used our carbon fiber foil, our silver foil. We used the blue foil on the top there, and then different one for the sun color down there. Okay? So what do you guys think? Pretty nice? Pretty easy. So, again, once you get used to it, retail price on this shirt, we would sell this shirt, I think it had about 500 and, I think we're around 520 rhinestones in the design. So, with 520 stones, 3 colors of foil, which we know it didn't take us any longer, other than cutting a little piece of foil and putting it in the little different areas. But we would probably be about, if it's custom, basic like this, probably about $30 for the shirt. Your cost that you have in this is maybe, now you got to think, the shirt is a little more expensive. So this J America glitter shirt is $6, $5.95. Your cost of material on this, you're probably looking in the maybe $2.50 range, $2.25 to $2.50 will be my guess on that, and that's including the rhinestones, the Easy Weed adhesive, and the foil, okay? And then you're looking at, we would sell this shirt for around $30 with all the different foils and the rhinestone look to it, all right? So, again, pretty awesome, pretty easy to do, and something that, again, we're going to come out with a video. I have a video that I'm going to release here in a little while today. Just finished editing it this morning, and then we will get that up for you guys to see the whole process of cutting the Easy Weed adhesive, doing the foil, and everything else. All right? So, any more questions? Because we got to announce some winners. So, I think it's almost 1 o'clock. Is it 1 o'clock? 1 o'clock on the dot. Perfect. So, where do you buy the shirt from? This shirt is from J America, okay? And let me see, I'm not sure if you guys can see it up there. It's a J America shirt, so you can get the shirt from J America, okay? Any more questions about the process of the multiple color templates and the multiple stone sizes? Again, pretty easy. We have a couple of videos out there already on it. How do you make the stencil for rhinestones? That's what we did. If you go back and rewatch that's what we did at the start of this training right here. And we created it in our software, which is the TRW Design Wizard. So we have our own proprietary software for creating rhinestones and doing all your heat transfer vinyls and sign vinyl. It's going to do all of your cost analysis and pricing and everything else. Okay? So, got a couple giveaways. So, Jonathan and Gabe are going to try and help me with these giveaways because I need to trust you guys. I need to trust you guys that you're honest, okay? So, I can trust you guys, right? First thing we need to give away is we are going to give away a 100 gross. Oh, first thing we're going to give away is the toolkit. So, our essential toolkit, we're going to give that away. So, that's going to come with everything. I think it's a $40. It's $40 on the website, right? The essential toolkit. It's around $40 on the website. So that's going to come with your magic vinyl remover, all different types of things. So your next order that requires shipping on any of these products, your next order that requires shipping, you're going to let us know that you won it in the TRW Live that we did for the Magic Flock training. Okay? So for the essential toolkit, here's what we're going to do. They're going to help us here. You're going to help me because you can't see it. I need help. It's going to fly up quick. Okay? So, we need, please, everybody only guess one time. And number from 1 to 50. Number from 1 to 50. And I have the number in my head right now. Number to 1 to 50. Number 1 to 50. First one to hit it. Please only guess one time. We're close. We're close. Got it. Donnie. Donnie, we got it. So please stop numbers on this one. Donnie was the first one to enter 25. Okay? Donnie, you are the winner. Donnie Mosteller. So Donnie, you are the winner. Next order that requires shipping on the website, you get the TRW Essential Tool Pack. Congrats, Donnie. Okay? Next one we have is 100 gross of SS10 Crystal Korean Low Lead Rhinestones, correct? Okay, so stop your guesses. And for this one, we are going to, congrats Donnie, look at you guys. You guys are very, very nice, okay? Alright, here it is. Number 1 to 50, go. Number 1 to 50, 100 gross of Korean low lead rhinestones. Not yet. Close, we're getting closer. Close. 1 to 50, winner! Stop! Ken Robinson. Ken Robinson is the winner. The number was uno. Number 1. Ken, 100 gross of Korean low lead SS10 rhinestones. Crystal, coming your way with your next order on the website, okay? Awesome. Now we got our Magic Flock, okay? Magic Flock template material. We are going to have two winners for this one. We're going to do one at a time, okay? We're going to do one at a time. All right. Magic Flock template material, 1 to 50. Go. Done. Cindy. Winner. Cindy Grandin. Cindy Grandin. Winner. The number was 49. Cindy is the winner. Number 49, Cindy. Magic Flock template material, 12 inches by 5 yards. All yours, Cindy. Thank you for coming. Congratulations. Number was 49, okay? So Cindy, with your next order on the website that requires shipping, you got yourself a $65 roll of Magic Flock. absolutely free. We got one more roll of Magic Flock, and then we got the big one, the heat press, okay? So, for the Magic Flock, hold on, don't guess yet. Okay, go! Magic Flock, Magic Flock. Nope. Close. Getting there. Not yet, not yet. Wow, there's a lot of you in here. These things are flying through. You guys keeping up with it?
Really?
No, I couldn't tell. There's so many in here. It's going so fast. See, there it is. I just saw one down right there. Boom. Travis. Where'd it go? Travis. Kilo. Travis. I pronounced that wrong, but you got a free roll of Magic Flock, so you forgive me, correct? Travis is the winner. The number was 40. Travis was the first one to enter 40. Travis, congratulations. Roll of Magic Flock is yours, okay? Next order that requires shipping on the website, just make sure to let us know that you won the roll of Magic Flock. Okay, so what we are going to do before we give away this heat press real quick, all of you that are in here, I want to let you guys know. Obviously, I've told you guys this a million times. Without all of you, TRW isn't TRW, okay? We know that you guys make TRW what it is. That's why we do all of these trainings. That's why we try to teach you as much as possible. That's why I share everything that I've learned from when I started my business out of my house, and the different pitfalls and things that worked and didn't work with all of you, because I know, I'm not an idiot. I know the more successful all of you are, the more successful we are as well. We teach you guys as much as we can, which makes you successful, and that makes us successful, okay? So that's why we do everything. That's why we have over 1,600 tutorial videos. Well, we just hit a huge milestone this past weekend, okay? 20,000 likes on Facebook. Now, for a company in this industry, there's not any other companies out there with 20,000 likes on their Facebook page, okay? And we're not the biggest company, but I feel like we have the best following, and that's all of you guys, the TRW crew. So we appreciate all that you guys do. Hitting that 20,000 likes, that's one of the big reasons why we're doing these giveaways and giving away this heat press. But as many of you know, we want everybody to be a winner, right? So here's how everybody's going to be a winner. Even if you didn't win some Magic Flock, or you didn't win some Rhinestones, or whatnot, or you don't win the heat press, we have a special sale going on for the next 2 days. Okay, it's going to start right now, and it's going to go on today, tomorrow, and then it's going to end on Thursday. Is that correct, Gabe?
Thursday, 11:59 p.m.
Thursday at 11:59 p.m. So you got 2.5 days with this sale. The sale is going to be 50% off of design downloads, artwork packs, the fundraising pack, and TrueType font packs, okay? Normally our 50% don't touch all of those extra things. But again, this is a huge milestone, and we couldn't have reached this milestone without all of you. So 50% off all of that stuff. And then what we're also doing is 15% off basically everything else on the website. The only thing it excludes is your starter packs, actual complete starter kits. It's going to exclude the software, because as you know, we never discount the software, and then the equipment. So just those 3 things are excluded. Everything else is 15% off. That includes Magic Flock. That includes Rhinestones. That includes heat transfer vinyl. That includes foil. It includes easy weed adhesive. It includes our tote bags. And everything else is 15% off, okay? So again, when you guys can get things at discounts, it makes your margins better, which guess what? you make more money then, okay? So take advantage of these things because we don't do them very often. And as many of you have been with us for a long time, I don't remember the last time we've done 15% off of our heat transfer vinyl. That's huge, okay? That's huge. So take advantage of it, and we are going to post the codes, the coupon codes that you need on the website. Are we going to post it right here as well?
It'll be the final screen at the very end.
Okay, it'll be the final screen at the very end, and it'll be on our Facebook page and on our website. So you won't miss the code. Just always remember, if you're getting a download file, use the download file code, and if you're getting a shippable item, then you use the 15% off code. Okay? Everybody good? Everybody awesome? Everybody ready to give away a 11 by 15 heat press? What we need to do is we need to get Brett in here. Okay? So we're going to get Brett in here, and Brett with Siser and Johan and Joe and Kathleen, they're the ones who donated this heat press to us and to give away because, again, they like all of you as well. So I'm going to get Brett in here. And can you guys see Brett? What's up, Brett?
How's everybody doing?
Okay, can you guys hear Brett?
Can you hear me?
Everybody hear Brett? Yes? Sweet. Awesome. Okay, so did you guys, so what we did is we closed down, how many entries did we have? How many, a couple thousand entries, I think? A couple thousand entries for this heat press, all right? So what we're gonna do is, Brett, did they already give you the name?
They did reveal the name. I have the winner.
Reveal the name. Okay, so here's what we did, guys. We didn't pick the name, okay? We have, when you guys entered to win the heat press, it is called Rafflecopter. So it randomly selects a name. So we have nothing to do with it, okay? So that means you can't blame me if you didn't win. Or Brett. So, Brett, are we ready for this?
I think we're ready.
We are ready. So, Brett, take over.
All right. So, first off, I'd like to say that we're very pleased to apply somebody with brand new heat press here. I hope you enjoy it. One favor that I would ask is, please, when you receive your heat press, send a picture. Make Facebook, tag Rhinestone World, Siser North America. Let's see the first shirt you make with this heat press. Because I think that definitely help.
Yeah, that would be awesome. So, winner, can you guys agree to that? Whoever wins the heat press, you guys gonna send a picture for us? I think it's worth it, a free heat press for a picture.
I think that's fair, and I hope it goes to somebody that definitely a lot of people use iron in this industry, and you will be surprised how beneficial the heat press is and how much time and money you will save on it.
And one thing real quick before Brett reveals this name, make sure that you go on your iPhone and your Android and download the Siser app. Okay, it's a free app and it's pretty awesome. It shows all of the colors. It shows all of your pressing instructions. Any information you need on the Siser heat transfer vinyl, it's going to have right there in the app and easy for you to access. All right, Brett, all you.
All right, so are we ready? Can you hear me? We're good?
Good.
So the winner of this week's Magic Flock tutorial, 11 by 15 Siser press is Christy Mitchell. Is Chris Mitchell live with us?
Christy Mitchell. Now, with the heat press, you did not have to be live, as you know. With all of the others, you did have to be live. So, Christy Mitchell.
Congratulations, Christy.
Christy, congratulations. That is awesome. 11 by 15 heat press, donated by Siser North America. Brett, we appreciate it. Thank you.
Enjoy. Congratulations.
Right, thanks,
we look forward to seeing your pictures and some creations.
We'll get that picture to you guys.
Okay.
All right, thanks. Have a good day, Brett.
All right.
All right, crew. Well, that's it. I mean, hour and 15 minutes. got a lot of information here. Okay, you guys will be able to go back and see this on our YouTube channel. Is that correct, Jonathan? Yep. So you will be able to go back and see this on our YouTube channel. So make sure to go check it out. You can comment below on the YouTube and let us know as far as any questions that you may have. But how do you guys like? I mean, obviously we had some YouTube live issues at the beginning of it, but today's everybody that's here still, hold on. I got one more little present for you guys, okay? I am going to, here's what I'm going to do. The design that I was using here today, okay? Normally when we first list a design, brand new, it's 50% off, okay? But if we do a coupon code, normally we don't do it 50% off because there's a coupon code as well. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to still list this design on the website at 50% off, and you can use your 50% off coupon code to basically get 75% off this design. So it's going to come in a all heat transfer vinyl design and a multi-deck design, and also a design where instead of the umbrella here, it's a seashell as well. So a couple different versions of it, okay? So any of you that need some beach therapy, you can get some beach therapy with the shirt design. Okay, so I'm going to put that in the deals section on the website. It's going to be 50% off, and then use the 50% off coupon code, and you're going to get it at 75% off today. Okay? So everybody feel like they learned at least one thing in the training? Do you like the live video format like this? Do you feel like it helps you guys? That's the main thing. Obviously, it took a while to get everything set up here, and for obviously Siser and Johan and Brett and Kathleen and Joe to donate a heat press to us. And I know it's time out of your guys' day to come here and attend a live training like this as well. So believe me, we appreciate you being here just as much as I'm sure you appreciate the live training. So my goal at every single training is if you learn just at least one thing that's going to help your business, then it's a success. So obviously it's an hour long, but hopefully it's going to help your business. Hopefully it's going to spark some new ideas of different things that you can do, and it's going to obviously grow your business as well, because again, the more shirts you make, the more money your business makes. Hey, the more it helps us as well. And we understand that. That's why we try to teach you everything we can to help your business, okay? All right, crew. Well, I think we are pretty good to go. So on the Facebook page and the website, we are going to list those coupon codes for the sale that's going on right now. Right after I finish here, stay on and the screen will show you the coupon codes as well, okay? Other than that, I mean, today is what? Today's Tuesday. Thursday, we leave for Nashville. Any of you in the Nashville area, we'll be at the Embroidery Mart show. We'll be doing shirts like this live at the show and showing you guys how to do it and allowing you guys to do some as well. So appreciate all of you stopping by. Congratulations to all of our winners, and Christy for winning a free heat press. How freaking awesome is that? I wish I would have won a free heat press sometime. So the code's going to pop up right here at the end of the screen. You guys have an awesome Tuesday. Thanks for stopping by. I will post the video on creating the foil design on the YouTube channel here in about 25-30 minutes, okay? Give me about 30 minutes. I'll get that posted. But have an awesome day, crew, and thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later.